What's up, guys? My name is Brandon. You guys can call me Swifters, and welcome back to a brand new Fortnite video here on my channel today. I am so excited to be bringing you guys some gameplay of the meteors actually falling and hitting the island here in Fortnite Battle Royale. Now, as you guys saw in the beginning of today's video, I was playing a game of solos. There were only 4 people alive, and there were meteors actually falling from the sky and hitting down on the ground. Obviously, this past month, there has been a ton of things teased regarding this meteor coming to Fortnite, and it's really crazy because we've seen the gigantic meteor up in the sky for over a month, and over this past couple of weeks we actually started to see meteors falling from the sky, but it isn't until today when those meteors have actually started to hit the ground. So if you guys were to hop into a game of Fortnite, you guys need to be on the lookout for these meteors actually falling on the ground, because they can be found at various locations around the map. It just so happened that when I was playing, the circle ended up closing very close to Tilted Towers, and it's pretty crazy that those meteors were falling very close to Tilted Towers as well, considering all of the evidence found in the game files, and actually evidence that you can visibly see in the game are pointing to a meteor coming to destroy Tilted Towers. But as I said, these meteors falling and hitting the ground are not specific just to the Tilted Towers area, because we actually have some additional gameplay by a user over on Twitter known as Fire Breather, and as you guys can see, he is nowhere near Tilted Towers, and we actually get a clear indication of that meteor coming and almost actually hitting him. Now, I want you guys to let me know down in the comment section below if you guys have hopped onto a game of Fortnite this morning and if you guys have actually seen these meteors for yourself. Now, the gameplay of me at Tilted Towers is not the only meteor that I've seen falling, but what I do want to say is that the majority of the time that I've personally seen those meteors falling and hitting the ground, it tends to be when there's not a lot of people alive and the circle is getting smaller and smaller. But again, I'm curious to know if you guys have experienced these meteors falling and hitting the ground at any other point throughout the game. It may not just be when there's a small amount of people alive and the circle is closing in at a very small concentrated area, but again, these meteors have officially started to fall and hit the ground here in Fortnite Battle Royale, and honestly, it's pretty relieving because, as I said earlier, for over a month, we have just been constantly getting teased by Epic Games of this meteor in the sky. The anticipation was killing me, and I'm sure it was killing a lot of other people within the Fortnite community, and finally, we are now starting to see meteors fall and hit the ground. But as of now, we don't necessarily know if they are intended to completely destroy and remove Tilted Towers from the game, and it's pretty interesting because earlier this morning, Fortnite's Twitter tweeted this out: Battle Adapt Win Season 4 coming soon. And with this picture, we have the Fortnite Season 4 logo on the left hand side. We appear to have a comet shooting throughout the screen, and we also have what appears to be a superhero, being the Flash, here in Fortnite Battle Royale. So that could be a little bit of a teaser of Season 4 and the theme of Season 4, which could potentially be a superhero-themed DLC or a superhero-themed Battle Pass. Now, I'm going to have another video out very, very soon to talk a lot more about the specifics of the theme of Season 4, but it's interesting that we have a potential superhero theme, and we still have these meteors falling down onto the ground. But again, I want you guys to let me know your thoughts and opinions about this meteor and how they're starting to finally hit down onto the ground. And also, let me know if you guys have seen these meteors for yourself while you're playing a game of Fortnite Battle Royale. Regardless, that's going to be it for today's video. I am so happy that these meteors are finally starting to come to Fortnite. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be sure to catch you guys later.